Z-D-O,
Oh my gosh, hey,
Sorry, she's my favorite sister. I love her so much.
Oh, she's the best. Oh my god, you look so cute. I hate her.
I'm Brian, but mostly everybody calls me Cheese. Yeah, that's right. They used to call me Beans, but ever since that incident at Pref Night last fall.
Hey Lala ladies, this is Bella and we're on campus. This is Let's Hear It for the Boys.
Would you consider yourself a feminist?
Yes, most definitely.
Yes, I would.
I'm not afraid to say that I'm a feminist. Like, I think that equality of the sexes is incredibly important.
Because you have to look a certain way to be beautiful. Most beauty and fashion companies. I'm Marielle and this is Fierce 5. It's time to fierce it up with 5 women who are challenging beauty norms. Number 5. Andrea Pajic. Andrea is a transgender model who was billed as a male model who modeled both men's and women's fashions until 2014 when Andrea underwent gender confirmation surgery. She has starred in countless beauty and fashion campaigns, challenging the perception of gender and the role that it plays within these industries. Her success poses the question to brands and consumers alike. Does one's gender identity truly matter when it comes to the beauty and fashion world?
When things seem worse, you mustn't quit. And you never know how close you are to your goal. And usually you're the closest when it's the hardest. Hi, I'm Kristen Allen, and I'm a freshman in college and a world champion acrobatic gymnast. I had the dream of winning the world championship since I was probably about 10 years old. I wrote it every day in my journal. I just lived it and breathed it. Probably the biggest thing that stood out for me while I was training was that if I wanted to be the best in the world, I had to work harder than anyone else in the world. My dream was to win the world championships, and my partner Michael Rodriguez and I did that in 2010. The world championships is pretty much the biggest accomplishment that we can achieve in our sport. And then recently we were inducted into the USA Gymnastics Hall of Fame. And there are amazing parts about it, like standing on the podium and hearing your national anthem, and your whole career and all the challenges that you've gone through kind of flashes before your eyes. And then you wake up the next day after you've actually won, and you're like, wait, I'm not waking up for that anymore. This is so weird. What's next? What do I do next? I was fortunate enough to be able to perform with Cirque du Soleil, and I went on to perform in a BBC TV show called Tumble, where I got to teach celebrities how to do gymnastics. And my partner and I ended up winning. The show ended on like a Saturday night or something, and Monday I flew to New York and started performing with Pippin on Broadway. I did stunts and was part of the ensemble on that show. And when I accepted that job, I had no idea that that would be the last role that I would ever do as an acrobatic gymnast.
Hey, I'm Larissa, and I'm the founder of Miracle Eye, a 70s-inspired handmade clothing line. It was about a year and a half into it that it was just doing so well that my mother was able to quit her job at the sweatshop factory and work for me full-time, and is like the best day of our lives. She has sacrificed her entire life to make my dream come true. We found this space. The online store continued to grow, so we were able to stay here, and we've been here for almost 3 years now. We ended up opening it as a shop to the public last year, and it's been doing really well. I make sure to just keep the orders coming in by keeping social media up and running and packaging up orders that my mother and my aunt have finished sewing up during the day while I manage the logistical side of it, doing customer service and coming up with designs on a nearly daily basis. Through Miracle Eye, I'm able to support my mother and my aunt and my father as well. It feels amazing to be able to support my family.
I know this can be the pitfall for some people, but it doesn't have to be. Find workouts that work for your body. So for me, I love doing yoga, I love hiking, and I love doing HIIT workouts at home. At the end of the day, a holistic lifestyle.
Nickelodeon. It's time to wind down after The Bachelor. Cheers.
That makes me question though, was he just playing the game? Like, was he trying to be the Bachelor all along?
I don't know. I don't know, because he had been kind of a old fish.
Did you just make that up? Did you just make up a phrase?
So you know how they say like there's many fish in the sea?
Okay.
Well, he's been in the sea for a while.
A long time, okay.
He's an old fish. He's been in the Bachelor sea for a long time.
He's swimming towards the bottom.
But there are many fish in the sea, but they want the old fish because the old fish needs his chance at love.
Right. Okay, I
you
like
feel?
that. I feel it. I think you may have just like started
something.
Cheers to old fish.
To finding a fish.
This is BuzzFeed TBH. Medium or hard?
Medium, maybe.
What is the most annoying thing about me?
Oh, I know this. She leaves dishes in the sink, and she loves to point the fingers at everyone else in the room.
I am freaking garbage, girl.
Does anyone have a tampon? Come on. Yes. Oh, I got my back, Bella. Yes.
Gross.
What's that, Andrew? Does blood make you squeamish?
Oh, I love blood.
Hey, everybody! I am on my period. That's right. I'm a fertile woman. Aw, you scared? Don't be. Raise your hand if you're on your period. Yes! A tampon for you! A tampon for you! Tampon! 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 To the bathroom, let's go!